Welcome back to another video. Tyriek Wright is officially a Bantam, the first signing on deadline day. Let me know how you feel about the signing, and let me know before the signing who did you want to bring in on deadline day, because I did want another winger, but I wanted a right-footed winger. But the problem with Tyriek Wright is that he isn't a right-footed winger, he's left-footed, which comes with good and bad, like everything. But the problem with him is we've got Banks on the right side, who is a left-footed winger who wants to play on the right and cut inside on his left, and that is very much similar to what Tyriek Wright wants to do. And you know, we wanted Dion Pereira. Would Dion get in on that right side? I don't think Banks deserves to be moved out to the left, so he'd have to go out on the right, on the left. He can play on the left from what I've seen. He has played there a few times, but his game does look to be a bit like Banks, you know, cut inside on your left and try beat a man, which Banks is developing into trying to do more. From when he first played his first game, he's getting more confidence. But yeah, I mean, he does look good. He's Irish. He was born in Ovens, and I think he's properly Irish. He's played a few games for Ireland, under 21s, and he's come through the ranks. I think he's scored 3 goals for the under 21s, but he's had 3 loan spells in League 2, Salford, Colchester and Walsall. I think he's played around 44 games in League 2, so he's got a bit of experience there, and I'm sure he will have played against us at some point. But is he what we really needed? Well, if it were Dion, like I said, we would have all been jumping off the rooftops and just singing his name. But because we don't really know this guy, we're a bit like, oh, do we need him? But Dion probably would have been off the left as well. But the one thing I do hope from him is that he's got good movement in the final third. That's what we haven't had this season, a player who moves around, roams around that front line, and creates chances just by moving. If you watched the Man City game last night, you know, their final third, they've got players moving, constantly moving. Even, you know, Haaland, he doesn't stand still. And that's why he got his hat-trick, because he's just constantly causing havoc for them defenders and don't know where to go. I'm going to have to do this quick because it'll probably rain again. We are in Tenerife and it chucked it down all day yesterday, and today it's forecasted to do the same. I don't know how we've escaped thunder. Anyway, he's played 3 games in the Premier League 2 for Villa this season, scoring once and assisting. He didn't play in the Papa John's Trophy on Wednesday night or Tuesday night because of this move, probably. He's played against City for Salford last September, and he said that he's energetic and he's a direct winger. He loves one-on-one situations, and he tries to play with a smile on his face and get the fans off his seats. And he said there's a lot of healthy competition, but I'm ready for it and looking to learn from players in my position and working with Mark Hughes, which seems to be what they're all saying. He's outlined the ambitions of the club and what the fans expect, so I cannot wait to get started and play in front of the crowd and embrace the challenge. He's our 16th signing this window. We've brought in a lot of players. Some, you know, did we need them? This one, I think we probably did need to add to that, to our wingers, and it probably confirms that we'll stick with wingers in our team. Mark Hughes said he's a player who looks to make things happen, and we're pleased to be bringing him into the club for the remainder of the season. He's 20 and he's young, driven and determined to succeed. He has traits to his play which will benefit our squad. He has a great turn of pace, trickery and technical ability, and with 3 goals for Republic of Ireland's under 21 side, a clear eye for goal. And I think that's what we want, someone who's technically good on the ball, someone who wants the ball, someone who drives with it, and someone who can beat a man and you know, just open up their defence, because that's something that we really do need to start, you know, developing into our play, opening up a defence. And our wingers haven't been doing that this season. They've been way too static, and if it does mean a Tyriek Wright on the left and a Banks on the right, then so be it. But hopefully we do sign another player. I don't think it will be Dion, because we've got 5 or 6 wingers as it is, and with 2 left-footed players in Banks and Tyriek Wright, we're going to say Tyriek Mitchell, who is left-footed, being a winger. Yeah, with 2 left-footed right wingers already in the club, I can't see us bringing in Dion Pereira, who favourite position is off the right and is also left-footed winger. But Luton are looking at getting rid of him. They do want a loan spell, but into League One, and I think if there's a League One club who wants an exciting winger who's good at moving in the final third and creates chances, is your man. But I don't think we'll go for him again today, and I can't think of any other positions we need apart from a better left back who's got pace and can go forward. But we will not be doing that, so I can't see any more business. But I will do a video later on, if it's not raining. But yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully Tyriek Wright does well, and I wish him the best for Bradford City, and hopefully he starts on Saturday with a bang. Have a good one.